really is looking like Eric Adams is going to get away with it. I mean, that was obvious from the moment they started talking about dismissing the thing, of course. But there's been, late last night, 2 more filings in the United States of America versus Eric Adams. One from Email Bove. Emil Bove. Now, what is he? He's no longer the acting deputy attorney general, I guess. I'm not sure what he is, but he's still there. And he, so he put in a letter wanting to seal just a jet. Put in a letter wanting to seal some exhibits. I don't know. I didn't look at that too carefully. I think it was either referring to sealed stuff, like I couldn't really see what it was talking about. But also, Alex Spiro filed a, letter motion in support of the thing from the amicus, Paul Clement, saying, yeah, you should dismiss it, and the court can't, force the executive branch to carry on with a prosecution that they've said they're going to drop. That's the checkmate move right there, right? They get Bove, maybe in a moment where Trump doesn't know him that well, or see, he did it in that little interstitial period where he was acting, started something going, sold it, and now they're going in one direction that they don't want to go back. Or, I mean, how do you explain it? It makes no sense. To me, in addition to the injustice of Eric Adams getting away with huge crimes, I mean, I think there's going to be resistance to charging him with anything else after this, right? If they're not going to charge him for this when he's been indicted and about to go to court, I don't think they're going to bring new charges against him. Wasn't it Anna Paulina Luna who was going to refer all those mayors for criminal? Do they do anything when you do that referral? You always hear criminal referral, and they're like, they never do it. Do they? I don't think so. But, yeah, so it's just, I mean, they've made it very, very clear. This stupid judge, he's not that stupid, really. I mean, he's covering his bases, right? Nobody can say that he didn't bring in a fair guy to argue the adversarial position. That Paul Clement, he was the United States Solicitor General under George W. And that is basically like, I think a lot of people who have had that role go on to then be the Attorney General. So, see, that was the thing. There was that article from Above the Law saying that the judge selected that guy specifically to taint him. But, I mean, he's saying dismiss. So if Trump wants to dismiss, I don't know if Trump knows what he wants. That's the thing. They try to get you into these convoluted, knotted up situations, avocado of a lawsuit. I don't know. But the other thing is, first of all, it's very nice out, even though it's cool and windy again. But it's Saturday, so, it's riot day, or at least I think it is. I was going to start this live stream at 3, but I noticed on X, and by the way, sorry, a little blast of wind there. If you're not following on X, you should. I'm there at JG_CSTT. You can follow me on X. Lots of stuff being posted all the time. But, yeah, I was looking on there, and there were, more crazy protesters doing whatever to Tesla. So we'll go take a look. you know, it's just right down here at the end of the High Line. See if people are bombing the Tesla place or whatever the hell they're trying to do. Smash the doors, piss on the robot. I don't know what they're up to over there. But, you know, what they're trying to do is they want people to say, ooh, you know, I don't want to go to the mall in a Tesla and someone will paint a swastika on my car. That's like such an asshole move. How much does it cost to get spray paint taken off of your car? These people have nothing to do with it. They probably bought the car before Elon Musk said anything. Just so many assholes in the world. But I mean, isn't that just how it is? That's cancel culture, you know? Nothing is out of bounds. Now, was this giant billboard here always? Obviously not always, but I mean, recently? Maybe I looked at it before. Let's see. Yeah, we got this big construction project happening. It looks kind of new, doesn't it? I think we're in a good wind-free corridor here. So yeah, we'll see. You see, the other thing that's interesting is, I don't know, I'm walking around all the time. How is Scootercaster always right where the protests are? It's interesting, right? She has a police press pass. No, that's totally new. Look at that. What do we got there? Pilgrims on a billboard. Let's see. So yeah, we got a new patio coming in up here. Wow, it's pretty spacious, right? And then art. Yeah, ooh, wow. So this is a fancy new dog park. Somehow that billboard it's dogs there. Wow, doesn't that look great? Very nice. All right, well, but that's not even Eric Adams. That's the High Line. Look, you see new stairs? See that? New stairs there. And this is just dog artwork. Not bad. All right. You know, and we have the new, that's coming in quicker than I thought. Maybe they'll put plants over there. Not bad. Yeah, so I just figured come out, enjoy the nice weather here, show everybody. It's really daily upgrades on the High Line, isn't it? It's quite good. I wonder when they're working on it, maybe at night. This a garden looks like over here. So yeah, this will be, I guess, for next summer. A lot nicer. But I don't know. It feels like we didn't used to have it like this, where people would attack the businesses of people they disagreed with. Somebody brought up a very good point that, you know, Henry Ford used to write essays about how much he hated Jews, and obviously they had Ford. Uh-oh, the whole thing is closed now? They had Ford factories, and maybe down here we can still go. Ford factories in Germany during World War II, and yeah, there we go, that's still open. And that basically every, you know, Porsche, Audi, BMW, Mercedes were all, and this came up in that book, Nazi Billionaires. All of those companies were doing tons of Nazi business. They were, you know, they wouldn't be here without the Nazis. And I'm not saying that's good. I'm just saying, like, people do a lot of stupid things. I mean, they just knee-jerk. Stupid jerks. It's terrible. It is a beautiful day, I have to say, even though it can't decide. It's like 49 one day and then 19. Nice, clear, sunny day. I don't know. See, my theory on Scootercaster and these riots at the Tesla dealership over there, or anywhere, frankly, is that, you know, she and Orrin Levi, and there's a whole gaggle of stupid idiots who seem to work for the police. And I mean, we saw, I did those episodes where we went through those old police bulletins. It was police publications telling us about the different units where they would hire actors to dress up civilians, you know, special intelligence units and different things that they said would do undercover stuff. So I mean, why are you telling me they're not doing that right now? And journalist with NYPD press pass wouldn't be the perfect cover for that? Surely it would. Now, the Tesla place is right over there. Whoop. I gotta really keep my hand near this microphone to guard that wind. It starts getting, I mean, I can place it elsewhere where it's guarded by the jacket, but I think the pickup is not as good. Anyway, so people just love to attack your business. When you think about it, it's the same tactic that they use against me, right? Just trying to take out the social media channels. It really is a travesty what's been stolen from me. You know, 120,000 followers on YouTube in 2020. Think about that. That's 5 years ago. Where would that be now? Maybe I would have, you know, 500,000, 1 million interviewed Trump when he was running for president. Who knows? Certainly some of the things I've been investigating might get more attention. So obviously we understand their plans. Here's Diddle Island. Probably a nice day on Diddle Island. What is happening with Barry Diller? Haven't really heard much about that guy in a while. I have a feeling there's going to be nothing going on at this Tesla dealership now, because what I'm alleging, and I can't prove this is just my opinion based on public domain evidence that I've observed, Olya Scootercaster always seems to have access to whatever is going on with the police and know exactly when it's going to happen to be there to get this like very exclusive footage that often goes viral and sort of sets people's understanding of what's going on in New York. Oh my God, 2 attacks on the Tesla dealership in a week. Don't buy a Tesla. Right? When it could be 5 people putting that together who work for the cops or whoever. But if we go there right now and there's nothing going on, I mean, that's what I expect. I literally was working on the graphic for this show and happened to see that on X and accelerated my progress and came right out here. So I'm sure it's done, because I don't know if she does those things live or it's more of a kind of a staged shoot and then they put it out. I think it is the latter. Okay, we'll go down to the street. Hopefully it'll be a little less windy. We got corn dogs over there or something. Kind of disgusting. Okay, here we go. Guarded from the wind. Much better. Sorry about the frequent loud wind. Maybe there's people on headphones. I know that can be bothersome. It's really bad. I'll have to replace the microphone somewhere. So Tesla's right here around the corner.
Are you kidding me right now?
What's going on here? This guy giving people a tour of the hat vendor. Oh, maybe the museum. The Whitney. Somebody's wedding. those people don't look like they're attacking the Tesla place. Here's the cops, but they're a little bit far away. Maybe they're having lunch at Shake Shack. Wouldn't be surprised. Gotta, fatten them up to get the biggest possible bulletproof vests. You see some really, really fat people wearing bulletproof vests. Now, I can't really see. Maybe there is something still going on at Tesla. I hear some drums beating. Maybe there is. See, the other really bad thing about Eric Adams getting away with his sinister slew of crimes, he's basically now created a precedent that if you're the mayor of New York City, you can just do crimes with impunity. And when they indict you, you can just say, I can't be indicted, I'm the mayor. I lost my security clearance and I need to have it back to be the mayor. That's the Standard Hotel. All right, so maybe all your Scootercaster is not an undercover police operative, just someone who has lots of contacts around the city who tells her when Tesla is being attacked by maniacs. What do we have here? Oh my God, it's crackhead fucking Barney. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, there's always these certain people around. Oligarchy.
Your sign is incredible.
She's a lunatic. Why is she allowed to behave like a lunatic? See, these fucking idiots are always hanging out where crackhead Barney is. This guy right here is crackhead Barney's boss. This is why this woman is allowed to be here acting like an idiot.
He's a big fan! My biggest fan! You want the shit in your mouth?
She's assaulting me with a stick in my face. Why is she allowed to act like this? This woman sexually assaulted me. I want you to arrest her.
Shut the fuck
I want
up.
you
He
to
works
arrest
for
her
me.
for sexual assault.
He works for me.
Yes, she shoved a turkey baster in her filthy, stinking vagina and shoved it in my face. Why is she allowed to act like a maniac on the street?
He works for me.
Arrest this woman. Arrest her. Crazy. Sexual assault. I want to press charges.
Matola works for me. He wants to fuck me.
Tell me what happened.
Why is she allowed to act like a maniac? These fucking guys are always hanging out with her.
Are you live?
What is going on right here, dude?
Are you live?
What is going on? Why are you
live?
Get her away from me, please. Why is she allowed to come at me with shit? I'm telling you, this woman sexually assaulted me.
You don't have to be near them.
Ha ha, bitch.
Tell her to stop advancing at me with these weapons.
Ha ha, bitch. My
There you go.
titties are
She
wet.
sexually
separated.
assaulted me. I have it on video. Tell her to
You
stop
liked it.
advancing towards
You
me, please,
liked
officer.
it.
Stop advancing
You
towards
liked
me.
it. You liked
Play the
it.
drum.
Arrest this psychotic woman, please.
Look.
Arrest
Wanted to
her.
hear
He
you out. I
wants
just
clout.
She sexually assaulted me.
So
She
what happened
shoved
exactly?
a turkey baster in her vagina,
in her vagina.
came and hit me with it in the
My
face so
photo
I could
works for
smell
me.
it. She was acting
My
like
photo
this.
works for
She's
me.
a maniac. She goes around New York City assaulting people, harassing people, acting like a lunatic, and I'm asking you to arrest her. I want to file a police report for sexual assault.
Okay. You were free. We can absolutely do a report for you, and then she can be arrested later. If
Later.
in fact you were you injured?
She shoved a
I'm
vagina-laden
asking if you were
turkey
injured.
baster.
This is how it works.
Okay. Enjoy her acting like a lunatic out here. She works for this community affairs unit is Eric Adams' bullshit, and this girl is part of the bullshit.
Your white privilege is not working, bitch. Go away. Go away.
So what do I need to do? What do I need to do to submit the report to get her arrested? I have it on video that she did this.
Where did this take place?
This took place at the southern end of Central Park
Okay.
at a gathering in about 2020.
Go home. He's lying.
2020.
21, 2020 or
Do you have any
21.
records?
I have it on video.
Okay. All right. So if you go to the Midtown North precinct with the video, we'll take a report.
He's lying.
Midtown North, where is that?
Midtown North is 354
He works for me.
What street though?
between 8th and 9th.
He works
On
for
54th
me.
Street.
Okay. You know her real name? I do. I'll include it in the report. She's a lunatic. They're not going to do a fucking thing because she works for this crazy purple shirt unit. It's a corrupt Eric Adams piece of shit. So we can follow up on that and try to get, what is her name again? Ursula Wahala. I have it written. What is that fucking crazy woman's name? Zainab Sani. She's a lunatic. Why do they allow her to behave like that? They're not going to do a damn thing. They're just going to get my information and harass me more. Yeah, see, that's all, all your scooter caster business, arresting people, having her down there, that is to deter people from buying Teslas. So why would the cops do that? I don't know, I can't explain it, but the same people are always around. The community affairs people and that lunatic, Olya Scootercaster, Orrin Levi, I'm sure, is there or taking over later. I mean, look at that. The police allow her to advance towards me with weapons in her hands. Is that insane? Can you believe these people? What did people think of all that? That many cops, right. Yeah, that whole thing is a put-on. That is a show with the cops right there. It's complete nonsense. She should be arrested. You know, I mean, if a man did anything like what she did, say, were you injured? You know what? The NYPD is such a ridiculous joke. I'm telling you, those community affairs guys. So see, these different units, I'm forgetting the names right now. People should go on odyssey.com. It's totally free. And even when they change to a new payment system, it won't affect the free part. Go on there and look up NYPD. It's free to subscribe. Odyssey.com/@crowdsourcethetruth. I did these episodes where I was talking about the different, it's like the crime unit, the street crime unit or something like that. And they have this graphic of like an old lady, somebody dressed up like an old lady, talking about how they hire actors and get them to dress up. And it's those idiots in the blue jackets. She's always with them. And Ezra Frisch, all that gaggle of morons. Now, how's Apple doing with their nobody wants to buy it 3D headset? Yeah, it's gone. It used to be right here. So now they know people just want the phone. Yeah, it's totally gone. That was, I think, a big failure. There it is. Just move it to the back. Well, you know, I don't know, maybe sometime in the future. I think when it covers your face. Now, wait a minute. Here's this tour again. What is this guy doing? This is a Starbucks. And over there we have a Tesla. It's like, what the hell kind of tour is this? Yeah, so the police, they do it on little police-catered crackhead Barney street theater incidents outside of Tesla to make people not want to go in there and to further the national message that, you know, you're going to get crazy crackheads coming at you if you get a Tesla. Let's see, maybe if we go this way, the wind will go away. I mean, wasn't that nuts? That girl is absolutely crazy. She assaults everybody all around town. She's obviously, they're not going to arrest her. And then she has her idiots who hang out with her. See how those guys came up to me? And they're like, all right, all right. Who are those idiots? Who do they think they are? They're like the crackhead Barney pimps. Nice, but old-looking, golden, sweet dogs, right? Golden retrievers. Oh, so is this Elon Musk? Yeah, I mean, so they're just attacking people for buying Teslas. What the hell has the world come to? You know what was interesting that I saw? Jonathan Turley, I guess, was on Fox, and he said that when he was 15, he worked as a page in the, oh, that's super interesting. That lady put up her COVID mask as she saw me walking with the camera. Do you think that means she's legally here in the United States, or she's a Tren de Aragua trap queen trying to not get caught on camera? See, these look like legitimate people who aren't afraid of being photographed. That was super interesting. It's too bad I can't be recording in both directions at the same time. The camera has the ability, but this app doesn't. Anyway, wait a minute now. What was I just talking about? Got totally distracted. Maybe the comments can remind me. Yeah, but this is all Eric Adams nonsense. John Shell, remember that whole control the narrative deal that Sal is always telling us about? The NYPD will do nothing. You're right. I agree. It's just going to be a waste of my time and another probably lawsuit if I go up there and try. Yeah, she's paid. She's protected by them. They let her lunge at me with sticks. I mean, if she poked me in the eye or something, what would they do? She'd get some minor misdemeanor assault thing and I'd go blind. The police are absolute morons. It's a disgrace. Turley, right. So Turley was saying he was a page in Congress, and when he was 15, he said if somebody had done something like what Al Green did, that it would have been a unanimous vote to censure the guy, that he said that everybody, whatever side of the aisle you were on, had a reverence for the institution of Congress that would not allow such ungentlemanly behavior in the chamber, in the way the guy who is a rapist, apparently, allegedly, the way he did. So, I mean, and by the way, I looked it up in DC, so there's a statute of limitations on rape in DC. It's 15 years. So now, technically, even if this woman wanted to come forward, they'd say no, statute of limitations. But for Trump, they let E. Jean Carroll bring back nonsense from like 1990 something. Here's this guy, Al Green, making a whole stink. So, I mean, Turley's an interesting guy. I think he's pretty wise and knows a bunch of stuff. I didn't realize that he had worked in Congress. I wonder what happens to you if you're a 15-year-old page in Congress. I don't know if I want to think about that too much. But it was interesting what he said. I mean, it's like the deterioration of morality as a societal. I mean, like, look at this asshole parked in the crosswalk. Total jerk. You know, if that person became a billionaire, what do you think they would do? That's why I get so pissed off at these idiots on the skateboards, you know? It's people who don't care about anybody. This person drove from Tennessee. That's a lot of charging. What a pain in the ass that road trip must have been. Oh, wow, look at all these Teslas. See, no one's painting swastikas on these. Good. There's a lot of them. You know? So, I mean, look, I guess he doesn't care. And also, by the way, even if the whole thing went out of business, I think he's still pretty set up for life. Here's Twitter Street. I don't mean to make it sort of always the same walk, but there is also something interesting to monitoring. Like, I wonder if some day long from now in the future, somebody will look at this and it's going to be like some ancient record of New York, you know? You'll be able to at least have pretty focused study of certain areas and neighborhoods and streets and how they develop over time, deteriorate, maybe come back. So there's 249, the former shitbird palace. No bird. They said they just completely left. Yeah, so that case got dismissed. Goodman versus the city of New York. It's very annoying. I've discovered another sort of premise of lawfare. I guess this building is undergoing a major renovation. 249. Yeah, that. Let's see. Down. I would. This wood living. I hope we didn't just get cut off. Hot living. It might have. I wasn't looking at it. It just said broadcast lost. Damn it, all this money on the failover system and it's still having problems in certain areas. Let's see, did it cut? Are we still live? Hopefully still. Yeah, there's a little bump right there. Hope it comes back. Buffering, people are telling me. Oh no. Well, I mean, you know, the bulk of this video, the purpose was, of course, to, yeah, why does it buffer like that on 17th Street? Bulk of this video's purpose was to just sort of audit the riot potential over there at Tesla. I guess Twitter is lucky that they're now riot-proof. Yeah, it's weird, bad signal, because this thing is showing full signal. It should be good. Oh no, so, okay, that's where I noticed that it was cutting out. I'm watching as we go. It looks like I'm okay. I think we're still live. Sorry about that, everybody. I have a more complicated system going on right now. Let's do this. Let's take a little walk over to Washington Square and see if people are rioting there. It is riot weather. People are gonna want to riot. Or, you know, protest at least. I think we're back, right? The fix hold up. I think it did, yes. This is proving to be, I don't want to oversell it because that's when you get a sad surprise, but it's a very sophisticated system, and once I understood how to properly set it up, and also I think I noticed something about when I turn it on, if I don't do this complicated thing, it sometimes doesn't work properly, but it works well. Let's see, how should we do this walk? You know, I was walking down this way the other day. There's really a lot of things going out of business over here. Like, look at this. Right there on that corner, I think I looked at this the other day. That is out of business, that is out of business. This whole thing under here is out. This, which somebody reminded me, Barney's is what it used to be. Out of business. What an adorable little dog. Barney's is what that used to be. This is expensive furniture right here, if you're interested in any of that. So yeah, I mean, we got our buddy Paul Clement basically saying that court kind of has no choice. And, you know, the tentative lawfare is getting you into checkmate. I think I forgot to finish that thought earlier. They always want to try to build a scenario. You know, everything they do is a setup, whether it's Michael Cohen paying Stormy Daniels or Felix Sater sending emails saying come to Russia. Everything that they're scheming about is directed towards you know, causing you to be caught in a like a Chinese finger trap type checkmate. Any way you move, you're strangled. That's what they're trying to do.
We're gonna take that E train.
And that's basically what has happened in the United States versus Eric Adams, because I don't know. I mean, Trump is not going to go against his own DOJ, and they're dug in on dismiss it. The thing is, I mean, why didn't Trump pardon him if that's what he wanted to do? It's weird. They can't allow it to be. It's going to have to be. They're forcing the judge to dismiss it with prejudice, basically. Meaning it can't come back. This is what Alex Spiro has worked out. It's crooked as hell. How did they do this? Sal would tell us that it's Boris Epstein. I don't really know too much about Boris Epstein except what you can read on the internet, which isn't too favorable. But you know how that goes. They always say that. So the other thing is, look, that's out of business. We were looking down here the other day, but it's pretty bleak. There's definitely less crowding and less homeless migrants. Fewer, I should say. Yeah, see, it's a highly unusual action for somebody to see me walking with this camera and hurriedly put on a mask that previously wasn't on. So we still have some criminal maniacs hanging around, I think. Obviously, no doubt, there's no shortage. Yeah, we are getting a little bit of glitching, but it says 4 bars of 5G right there. Now it's getting kind of warm, actually. Yeah, see, we're getting close to spring for sure. Should have asked her what she thought of the assassination. Right, so we've got this report coming. What do we think of that? Dan Bongino is going to be writing it. I saw somebody had a clip on X. That dude just almost had a bad idea or something. Somebody had a clip on X of Dan Bongino saying, oh no, I'm not at the FBI yet. I'm still host of the Dan Bongino show. This is out. This was a huge Walgreens or something. Dwayne Reed. Right? Not good.
Wait, what?
Has anyone heard about any Tesla riots happening around the city? Riot chaser would be like storm chasers on Discovery Channel or whatever, the Weather Channel. Can you imagine that pitch? The Weather Channel. What the hell is going to be on there? We'll tell people the weather. And then after 30 seconds, what will be on next? Yeah, see, Jerry says she's a paid asshole. I agree. Did people notice that when you saw her in D.C., I mean, depending on when that was, she was there January 6th. And she is interviewed on video with the shaman, Jake Chansley, America's not QAnon shaman. The city seems a bit calmer. Maybe less people working delivery bikes, I don't know. Could be.
Warren, do you want like a sweet
It's amazing how windy it is. This is too crowded over here. We'll stick to walking down this way. Well, actually, we went down that way before. Let's check out what's out of business over here. I think there are quite a few things, actually. Here's your 911 Turbo. Here from Massachusetts. Yeah, this is traditionally a lot of restaurants around here, and a lot of them have closed. This thing, you can no longer taste the Italian. Oh no, it's coming in the spring of 2025, so we will be able to taste the Italian Riviera, thankfully. I guess there's even, we've been through maybe more than one round of businesses going out, coming back. I've seen that. The grilled cheese place went out of business. Not that I was going to the grilled cheese place. Maybe that's the problem. I single-handedly bankrupted the grilled cheese place. I feel awful now. What's going on here?
some of those shops.
It's really hard to tell what some of these places are even doing. Some are just regular. This is new. American bar. The Greyhound or whatever. It's hard to tell the difference between a Greyhound, a Whippet, not a Greyhound, an Italian Greyhound. And a Whippet. Isn't this just bleak, all this graffiti and garbage? Terrible, right? I mean, for people who, haven't been to New York and see this, it can't be too appealing, I wouldn't think. But this is what I was talking about. All this stuff it's coming in. And then remember, Charles tells us that this used to be a prison. Could you imagine if there were people yelling out of the windows, howling from the prison, and someone for like more than a day thought that was a good idea? It's the future of garbage. Eric Adams' legacy. I mean, I don't even think those are the same bins. Those are just somebody decided to put garbage bins outside. Frankly, it looks junkier. They should have just, I don't know, invented some kind of garbage bin that utilized technology to make garbage management better. Robots or self-driving cars or something. Instead, he bought the robot for the subway that did nothing except for paying him kickbacks. Yeah, I mean, Eric Adams' legacy of bullshit is just astonishing. See here, this is out of business. Wasn't that a hot dog place? Am I thinking of the right place? I think that was like a papaya, whatever. Okay, so all of this out over there across the street. At one point, that was Sam Goody, long, long ago, college days. I think it even went out slightly just after college. Now this, oh wow, so see, I thought that was a pretty popular Japanese place, but also out of business. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if like me, other people are just like no longer going to restaurants, it's changed the nature of that business. Huh. This was a restaurant location forever. Orange Theory Fitness. That was Pizzeria Uno and then a litany of other restaurants that went out. Those police are not going to investigate crackhead Barney. Dog wearing a raincoat. This guy's trying to kill me. Oh, yelling for this dog. This guy's take-in depreciating. There's the World Trade Center. Pretty beautiful, clear day. No chemtrails. It's a tough-looking dog.
It doesn't look that right.
That seems new. Veterinary clinic. I guess I don't walk over here all that often anymore. You know, there's just so much weird and crazy stuff going on around New York at any given time. We could literally turn the corner and happen upon the most raucous. It's happened too, like particularly walking down here. Remember when the George Floyd riots started, I was just walking right around here and an entire mob came down the street. Yeah, that was crazy times. Don't really want to deal with that kind of street level interaction anymore. See, that crackhead Barney, she's dangerous. The police just seeing her, it should be like, look, get the hell out of here with the sticks. Stop making all this noise. Isn't that a sound ordinance violation or something? They have various rules to prevent people from acting like maniacs. The only reason she's allowed to do that is that the cops are obviously letting her. I mean, go swing a stick like that around in the eyes of the police. They'd arrest you in a half a second. So that's pure bullshit over there. It does look like there's some kind of, maybe it's just regular crowd seen from a distance here. Anything? Maybe just normal crowd. Who picked this out? Yeah, I'll take it. Okay. Crackhead Barney. Disgrace. So I saw somewhere somebody interviewed her mother. And they're like, yeah, she's a disgrace. The mother is like a whole, like, burqa'd up, I think, pretty religious Muslim, if I remember correctly. It's bizarre. Here's the NYU Law School where treacherous weasel Andrew Weissman, actually also Judge Dale Ho was an NYU law professor of some kind, I think civil rights law. He worked for the ACLU for quite a while. The guy who is the the guy who was the judge in the USA versus Eric Adams, was an ACLU lawyer. I was just reading his Wikipedia. I don't know that much about him other than that. I mean, he's not like Valerie Caproni where he's got decades of scandalous behavior behind him. My dream car. I don't know if I have a single dream car. I really wanted a 70th anniversary. They did a Corvette C8 Z06 70th anniversary edition that had some special things on it, carbon fiber stuff. I mean, it's insanely expensive. If we're talking about like win the lottery, what car? You know, then you go to like a 1960s Mercedes SL. I mean, there is no one car. Raptor R is awesome. Uh-oh, what's going on? Yeah, see, there is something a bit unusual happening. Cheering. Just sounds like maybe somebody performing, which is actually pretty much closer to normal. Are these guys back to selling weed? What the hell is this? A pie. Why would you eat a pie? New York City Pie Day, March 14th. Aha, aha. Oh my God, so we have like math nerds giving out pie. Why are you guys giving out pie?
We'll have fun. I'll see you at the happy
For the Pie Cave. We're hosting a Pie Cave. Yeah, go for it.
For the Pie Cave, we're hosting on 3/14 this upcoming Friday.
What is the Pie Cave?
Where's the Pie Cave? It's going to be in Central Park.
What is it?
What is it? It's a race on Pie Day. So about this time last year, we were having dinner and we're like, how should we celebrate Pie Day next year?
Are you guys brothers?
We're not
we're
brothers.
both Patrick, though.
But both our names is Patrick. So yeah,
We're basically brothers.
close enough. You know.
So what's the purpose of the Pie Day and this sun-baked key lime pie?
Instead of 3.1 miles, which is a normal 5K, we're running 3.14
Oh,
miles.
it's a marathon.
No, just three. It's like
A run,
it's
a
little longer
running
than
race of
yeah,
some
a little longer than
So
a
you
5K.
guys are fitness enthusiasts.
I don't know. I mean, like, I got this circle going here because I only eat pie.
But well, so I just don't understand what the point is. Are you a charity? Are you raising money for something? You're just out here
We're
giving out
just three
pie.
people that like running and dessert. So.
All right, there
yeah,
you go.
we figured
Very
let's try to
nice.
Put a race together and see where it
Marshmallow filling. How could you go wrong?
goes. Yeah.
Enjoy.
All right. Have a nice
Thank you
day.
for talking to me. Seriously, you guys were good humored. Thank you. Pie Day. I don't get it. But there you go. They're just there for a laugh. I don't know. If those guys have that hot girl to hang out with, what are they wasting their time with giving out pies?
We are going to gain full control of our land back without, the Israelis. There can't
This
be
doesn't look like it's going to go well. What the hell is this? Is that a kid? Who's performing here? I don't know, this is some kind of like organized thing. This looks like it's about to be a fight. And these guys are making their Tony Hawk video, running people over with the fucking skateboard. You know, you hit that girl, right? You saw you crashed into that girl, right? Sorry? What do I need to do? Fucking asshole. Where are the cops? Just ridiculous. They're over there hanging out with crackhead Barney. This is just nonsense. I can't believe this is going on and they have no police around. Eric Adams is just an idiot. The guy's got an LA Lakers jacket on. What the hell are these people doing?
Right back here for 6:40 p.m. That is 4 hours for Soho and Greenwich Village combined. Rule number 4, Mr. Gustav. I'm gonna orient
This seems like a college trip or something.
that is
A lot of weird crap going on around here. No Tesla riot, though. Yeah, see, there's no cops at all in Washington Square Park. I mean, that is just irresponsible. I don't know. Jessica Tisch is a totally incompetent police commissioner. But I guess that's just because, you know, Sal always tells us she's not even actually the police commissioner. It's Eric Adams. I mean, just look at what is going on here. Everybody's in a huddle. And these are people with geriatrics. They're not really in danger. Uh-oh, what do we got? So see, there is some trouble brewing over there. Who's kidnapped? See, this is where the riot's gonna start.
Hell yeah.
Got you home.
Why are there no police there in the park?
I got you. Thank you.
I don't know if this is going to be met with what's going to happen there. I don't know, is this going to be peaceful? I mean, I don't expect these people to do anything, but walking right into a crowd of maybe not receptive, let's see what happens. It's like, hey, I got an idea. Let's schedule a hip-hop concert and an Israeli protest at the same time. Doesn't seem like a good idea. But let's see what happens. So, I guess they're right at the entrance. That's the lead sign right there. Wow, that generator really spitting out stinky. That might be wise to not go right through the park. Let's see what route they choose. Curious to see how the park reacts to this. seems pretty calm, so that's good. Yeah, they're distracted by the hip hop concert. Seem to be being left alone. Pleasant surprise. This Amazon delivery coming through the park. This guy. Oh my God, what do we got over here? Setting up a camp, or they're selling stuff? T-shirts or something.
I think What are you gonna do? I'm just giving them away.
Well, okay, so those Jewish demonstrators didn't get murdered. That was pleasant. Oops, we just got hit again. I wasn't looking. I hope that didn't disconnect. People are going to be saying buffering. I hope it comes back. I don't think this criminal referral from Congress is going to go anywhere. I think if they're not going to prosecute the guy after he's been indicted and they're 5 weeks away from his trial, they're just not going to indict him for anything. I hope it didn't disconnect. Are we still live on there, YouTube? Yeah, buffering, people are saying that, so. The buffering is Trump's fault, Trump's fault. Right, everything. See, now look, the police do seem aware that something is going on because they're here with fences, but maybe a little late. Maybe something later today, riot-ish, is gonna happen in the park. I won't be there. We'll find out soon if I've been cut off on YouTube or if I'm still live. Let's see on X. People can also be watching on X, you know. I will say that Elon Musk has made X better than Twitter was, like functionally, in numerous ways. Have I been disconnected? Can't tell. But anyway, we'll carry on. What? Right? At JG_ Drive on X. Sponsor exclusive stuff. There was a counter details from a filing from the one that Clement, like a slam. If not, probably on Monday, I would think. Truth.substack5star.com. With their scooter. And then he'd yell at me. What's up with that? You're digging in. Cuts out over here. Sticking with me. take the kid to the... My the day, as it was, Donald Trump cryptocurrency summit, where he's talking about creating a virtual Fort Knox for United States cryptocurrencies. Oh, wait a minute, there's Pam Bondi. She vows to release more Jeffrey Epstein files. I hope so. People are pretty pissed off at her. That reminds me, we're going to have another, yeah, I don't know why so much buffering. Why? But going to have with Lee Stranahan at 8 o'clock. And again, for sponsors, to those who are, and it's maybe because they're using cellular. So, well, I hate so much wild and woolly going on in New York City. The going person brands, Porsche, started by Elon Musk because to be efficient and riot about there. See, one thing that maybe a lot of people don't get to see too often are these like townhouses. It's like Sesame Street style here. Oh, although I think Sesame Street was way uptown. I don't know where that was. I guess it was a set, or maybe it was. Didn't they have an outdoor area they sometimes showed? People have to go look up the history of Sesame Street. I'm not a Muppet expert. But I mean, I don't know. Do you viewers notice fewer migrants around? Is it noticeable just from walking around? I suppose it is, if I can notice it. This is Gene's restaurant. I really have to say, I like it a lot. I haven't been there in quite some time, but if you're looking for old school Italian food, that is the joint. Yeah, okay, so I see how it works now. So as it buffers, see, it really should be beeping in my ear. That would be ideal. I've told them that, the people who make this software, but they're not really listening to me. It's a beautiful day. Hey, is this Elon Musk? It's crazy that the police just let her bang the drum. I mean, that doesn't seem like legitimate. So wow, people are saying, oh my goodness, this is terrible. All right, well, listen, in that case, let me just end it and let the rest of the video upload and call it a day. Thanks for watching, everybody. Tune in tonight at 8. I'll be back with Lee. Thanks to everybody sponsoring the show. Watch